Serge, how you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good, man. Good win.
Yeah.
Winner.
I just want to go back to free agency. 2020, you're obviously have a chance to pick your own team for really the first time.
Excuse me?
Free agency, when you made the decision or
Yeah.
had to make the decision to come here, how much was the Lakers obviously were coming off the championship? How much was how they played and how you thought you could fit in those matchups, Clippers versus Lakers, factored into your decision?
I mean, one of the reasons I came here, I don't think it was only just because to play against the Lakers. You know what I mean? Just to be here and to be the player the team needed, the big man the team needed to be. Of course, and like the rivalry against the Lakers, it's real, But I don't think the only reason I came here just because so we can play against the Lakers. I came here to try to win championship with the team, and I came here.
Things like this, kind of like what you had in mind, just in general when you joined this team?
Yeah. But like when you play, like of course it's the Lakers, Denver. It's a couple of teams where they have a good, great big. Actually, that's why.
Serge, you've had two really big games against the Lakers this year. You started the first one with Zoo at the 5. This time you started at the 5. Just what is it about this matchup that's worked for you, especially tonight? You got a lot of action off the dribble in the first half, especially.
I think first of all, just getting my rhythm back. I know it will take time. Actually now I got my legs, I got my balance back, all my touches is back. Also I think the team will be doing a great job. To read and the guys. Especially with now Kawhi and PJ, they are out. So I think the guys will be doing a good job. On the pick and roll, try to find the bigs and then just we move the ball and we try to play faster. I think that's why it make everything so easy in offense.
How have you adjusted to having a role that, is a little inconsistent? Like you might not play one night and you'll start the next. Like how have you adjusted to that as the season has gone on?
Yeah, I have to, man. It is what it is. All I can do is to keep working to stay ready. Like the last 2 games. And I was ready because no matter what, I will keep working. I will keep be there for my teammates, cheer for my teammates, be a professional. And when your time is coming, if you're ready, it's gonna show up.
Serge, to your right, because your minutes are, like Tomer said, so irregular night to night, your rhythm, your role. I'm just curious with the trade deadline coming up, like, would you be content continuing in this role as the third center after the deadline? Is this a place you would like to be?
Man, well now, I'm just, leaving everything in God's hands. Whatever happened, I know God put me here for a reason. I come far, man. Where I come from, where I started to play basketball to be here when I'm now, I'm grateful for that. I know if something is behind it, for a reason I'm here. So I want to leave everything in God's hands because I believe in Him, and all I can do, my part is to be a professional and keep working and take care of my body, my mind. That's all I can control.
How's your confidence been this year? Because again, it's hard. You said in November to have a rhythm when you're not playing. I guess how have you navigated your confidence in maintaining that? Some nights it's gonna work, some night it may not work. But every time I go back in the gym to work on my game, that's where I get my confidence because it feels good when I see the ball going, the basket, when I work on my shot, my hook shots, everything, it make me, stay positive.
Serge, Ty hinted tonight that he said we probably know Kawhi is not going to come back this
Excuse
season.
me?
Ty Lue said tonight, we probably know Kawhi is not going to come back this season because of his injury. You know him better than anyone. I was wondering, how is he doing and what's his mentality been like as far as trying to come back this season?
I saw him a couple of times. He be doing good. He be working so hard. Every day he's in the gym. I know Kawhi, he loved this game. He loved this game and he's going to try to do his best he can to be back strong and better. He be working so hard. Actually it's impressive to see him the way he have been working. He's getting stronger, and I know he wanna come back, but it's just a question of time.
Hey, Serge. We saw, throughout the road trip, you guys had you know, a lot of bonding moments. We saw you guys had like the dance battle before the game started, and Justice did like a fun little dance. What's kind of the camaraderie with the team and kind of your relationship with Justice and everybody else?
Man, we have great relationships together, you know, especially when now we know how two best players they are out. You know, we have to stay together, to be together. The only way is going to keep us, you know, going forward is to stay together, to trust each other, you know, to have fun. At the same time, we need to have fun. So I think, you know, those things really helped us, you know, to be as a team and to play as a team.
Serge, you mentioned sort of like staying professional and you know, finding your rhythm. It is the matter of sort of a new role as like being a third center. Is there some matter of like getting used to that and kind of being able to excel at that once you're used to it?
Yeah, sometimes in life, you know, things always not go the way we want to. You know, in the beginning when it happened, it can be a little hard, but with time you're gonna adapt it. You're gonna try to adjust and adapt it with that, and you know, and try to do the best you can to control what you can control. You know, so that's what I'll be doing. You know, yeah.
And is it like, as far as like the staying ready part? You know, it's hard to like sit.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty hard because I have some day where I need to work extra just to try to stay in shape. Then you work extra, it's tiring. It gets you like you work extra. Then, for example, yesterday I worked like almost 2 hours, you know, and I didn't know I would start tonight. So I want you to stay in the shape. But then you start tonight, then you got a little tired from working yesterday. So it's those kind of things. But at the end of the day, it's no excuses. You know, you don't have time to cry or to complain. You know, when the opportunity is there, you have to go.